Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bob the Mob here, aka Doc Wildcard, and I decided that I am going to show you some of my favorite Christmas ornaments. I was originally inspired to do this by the One Williams video of a similar nature. This is their tree this year. This is easily one of my utmost favorites. Patriotic snowman. As all of you know, I am a huge patriot. Got that from my grandma a few years back. I have a lot of patriotic ornaments, so I'm probably not going to show you that one. Probably, I'm not sure. I might show you a few more. If I showed you all of them, it would take hours. We keep everything paper like this. It's a nice tingle-inducing sound. At least I think it does. This here is from an old Polish tradition of back in I don't know how far back, but back in the in old days, years past, there would be this thing where there would be a pickle on a tree that the Polish parents would hide for their kids. And whoever found the pickle would receive a special present of some kind. And so this was something that reflects on that. It's a thing on my Polish ancestry. This ornament is very close to my American heart. This is in remembrance of my Uncle Tom. He had passed away a few years ago, and I still miss him. I miss him. He was a big time gambler. That's why it was his name on a poker chip, and he would give us money from his winnings every time he saw us, and it's just an awesome dude. God bless you, Uncle Tom. We all really miss you, but sorry, you're much happier now. This one I got in Germany a few years back during the World Youth Day there. My youth group had gone to Germany because the Pope Benedict was making an appearance there, and I got this. This is it's from the Rhine in Germany, and so that is another another very valued keepsake of mine. This was from years back when I was an orange belt in karate. I have long since become a black belt, and so I advise that you don't mess with me. This demonstrating the true meaning of Christmas, the birth of Christ the Lord. Not sure if this was a handmade thing or what the story was, but it's just very important to me because of that, because of the fact that it is the true meaning of Christmas, and me and my family always make sure to put this on a very high branch. You are now under my control. You will obey me. This is something I made a few years back when I was in grade school. Many years back when I was in grade school. There's all kinds of sequins on it so it can reflect the Christmas lights. I always try to put it with a bunch of Christmas lights to do that. It's a really cool effect. This is one of my earliest ornaments. I was just a little baby, so it's very dear to me. It's yeah. Little doll there is a guy called Jammy Pie. Not sure if they still make them, but it's one of my favorite toys when I was a little guy. Used to fall asleep, Jammy Pie at my side when I was a little baby. This here is one of the many babies that my family is taking care of in foster care. I forget which one. I think it's a little guy by the name of Calvin. Really sweet little baby. He's by this point I think he's like since teenage years, but he was just such a sweet little dude. Got this mohawk that just naturally formed on his hair, in his hair, and was always a happy little guy, and yeah, I always loved taking care of the babies before they were adopted, and we keep in touch with all of them and their adoptive families. And it's just a wonderful thing. If you ever get a chance to do that, to take care of a baby in foster care before they're adopted, you should do so, because it's a very rewarding kind of an experience, and they'll melt your heart. I can guarantee you that. This was from when my youth group had gone to Tennessee to help out at the Ramble House there, and we also went on a tour of the place. Went through Nashville, and it's one of the places we visited was the Grand Ole Opry. That is a lot of fun, that place. There was this place like a old school steamboat, and this band that played there, like a bluegrass band, and the Dolan Banjos thing from Deliverance, and except one was with a banjo, the other was with a fiddle, and really cool act. The dude with the fiddle took the fiddle, and he had a member of the audience come up and ask them to hold the string, and then he dragged the fiddle across the string that was being held by the audience member in order to play. I just thought that was really cool. And we saw Graceland, which was Elvis's like palatial mansion, and that was incredible. And probably my favorite part was Beale Street, because that was a big time jazz thing, and the great king of jazz himself, Louis Satchmo Armstrong, had done some work there. In fact, in the song Walking in Memphis, there's a mention of that, how about, I forget what exactly it is, but W.C. Handy, who was a big time jazz artist in that area, gets a shout out in that song. So if you ever get a chance to go to Nashville or Memphis, you should definitely do so. This was from when my family got to New York City, noticed that the Twin Towers are still standing in this. Excuse me a second. And that was a really fun trip. That was something where I got to the top of the Empire State Building, and I got this picture taken in which like it had in the background it had King Kong, the original King Kong, is still from that, and making a face like this. That was a lot of fun. This is a thing that was given to my dad a little while back. Snoopy and Woodstock, two clones of them, I guess. Me and my dad are in the Boy Scouts, and my dad is a scout leader, scoutmaster, and so that's what that comes from. And this is really cool because you can put this light in it, the bottom of it, and it makes it look like it actually is an actual campfire. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm gonna finish up how I started off with one of my many patriotic ones. Another patriotic snowman. And because my country is my pride and joy. Always has been, and by God, always will be. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Have a Happy New Year.